Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Soulful here and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Now today's video I'm be showing you guys the best gem farm inside of anime defenders. Now before you get to this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe as I would really appreciate it and it does help out the channel a lot. But yeah, let's not waste no more time and get directly into this gem farm. Let's go. Alright guys, so you're only gonna need a couple things for this gem farm to end up working. The first thing y'all gonna want is a private server. Alright, as y'all can see I'm in here by myself. It is free to make and y'all can end up making it. The second thing y'all gonna want to have is tiny tasks. As y'all can see I have this right here. If y'all are on mobile, there are other alternatives. Y'all can go in the app store and search for like an auto clicker or something. Either way, anything really works as long as it can like click the screen without you having to like manually tap it. And the third thing y'all gonna want is block strap. As y'all can see I have my stuff launched in block strap. You can't really tell, but again I'm gonna have all the download links in the description so you can end up downloading all of this stuff. Alright, everything is safe. You can end up using this. But yeah, once you do end up getting all of that situated, you're gonna end up going over to play. Now once you do end up going over to play, you're gonna end up going over to enter the play. Now you're gonna have to progress the game just a little bit until you get to underwater temple. As y'all can see I've been hitting this a couple times, but yeah, you're gonna end up wanting to go to underwater temple chapter 1, and this is in the game currently the fastest stage right now. So go ahead, select this and hit start. And in case you're wondering why I'm only doing this with one account, I'm just doing okay. Alright guys, now once you are in the game, basically what you're going to want to do is end up copying my settings. So I'm going to go up here and go to my settings, and pretty much all you're going to want to have is auto skip wave on, VFX off or on, that doesn't really matter, unit info position to the left, and you're going to have camera shake off, so this can end up working. So basically what we going to end up doing is going over here and completing the first stage without like no tiny task, no auto clicker, none of that. Alright, so you're going to end up setting your camera position exactly as I do, because you're not going to be able to move your camera once you completely in the farm. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my camera position kind of like this, and I'm gonna end up placing my units like this. As y'all can see right here, I got my units placed, and yeah, you're just gonna end up wanting to complete this first stage without like no problems or nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and end up completing this first stage. Alright guys, now once you do end up completing this stage, as you can see we finished in 4 minutes and 30 seconds, which is insanely fast. What we're going to end up doing is end up pulling up our tiny task or our auto clicker, whatever you're using, and pretty much what you're going to want to do is set a couple settings. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this up. I'm going to go over here to preferences, so I'm going to pull this up towards the center a little bit, and pretty much what you're going to want to do is make sure you play speed at 1, go end up going over to set playback boost and set this to 999. This is basically going to just make it go infinitely, and you're going to end up hitting continuous playbacks. Alright, and go end up going over to your recording high key and selecting that to whatever you want that to be. So for an example, for me it's going to be F8, and you're going to end up selecting a playback key to what you want it. So for me, again, that's F12. So yeah, once you do end up having y'all settings set, basically what I'm going to end up doing is pressing my recording key, which is F8. So I'm going ahead, F8 right there, and as y'all can see it's recording at the top left. So I'm going ahead and click over to play again button, just click at it a little bit. You might have to give it a couple clicks so I can make sure it end up going through smoothly. Alright, now basically what this is going to end up doing is recording your whole game once again. Alright, so again we're going to end up placing our units like normal, and you cannot move, do not move when you're doing this, otherwise it's going to completely mess the farm up. But yeah, basically what we're doing is just breezing through the first stage. So I'm just gonna place my units again, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get this started. Alright guys, now once you're done finishing, what y'all gonna want to do is click your recording key again, so hit F8, and as I can see, I just did that, and pretty much what that's gonna do is stop the recording. Alright, now once you do hit it F8, what you're gonna want to do is end up hitting F12, which is my recording or playback key, and once you end up doing that, basically what it's gonna end up doing is playing your game back. Once again, it's gonna play the exact game. I don't have my hands on the keyboard at all, and yeah, this is just gonna end up playing the game and putting the units down exactly where I put it at. And yeah, this is it for the first method, and I'm gonna show y'all another method inside of this video. So yeah, alright guys, so for this next thing I'm gonna show y'all is very easy and very simple. So the first part of this method is, first off, I'm gonna end up collecting all of my quests. Alright, but basically what you're gonna end up doing is going up to your codes and end up entering this in right quick. This isn't really a part of the method I'm gonna show y'all, but again, it's pretty good to end up doing that. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up Google right here, and pretty much what y'all gonna want to end up doing is type in anime defenders codes, and as y'all can see right here, it's up here, and pretty much what y'all can end up doing is scrolling down and copying this and pasting this in. As y'all can see, if y'all end up doing this, all of this is gonna give you roughly around maybe like 3k 3.5k gems, and if you have multiple accounts, that ends up stacking, and that's a bunch of gems. I ended up doing that, and I probably got like around 40k extra to my total gem balance. But yeah, that's not really the method I'm gonna show y'all. That's just something y'all can end up doing to get some more gems. But pretty much all y'all gonna want to do for this method is simply go into the AFK zone. Now y'all might think this is kind of but with the game's current meta, going to the AFK gem farm is really good, especially if you have multiple accounts. And yeah, as y'all can see, I have 136k gems, but if I end up leaving this, I could probably make like maybe like 3-4k gems overnight, and it's really good if you just don't feel like doing nothing. And if you have premium and VIP, you can end up making a lot more gems. I think it's like a 3 times multiplier, so bunch of gems. So yeah, that's basically it for the whole video. I hope y'all boys enjoy. Make sure y'all leave a like and subscribe, as I would really appreciate it. And shout out to this dude right here for giving me some free stuff. Shout out to him if you're watching this. But yeah, it's your boy Super here, and I'm out. Bye y'all.